Hey guys, FH7 here. Welcome to episode 59 of the New York Giants franchise, and without a doubt, the biggest episode of the series. We are into the playoffs with the Giants, taking on the 12-4 Kansas City Chiefs. So, super interesting episode, and for some weird reason, it says that Eli Manning is available to play again, even though he wasn't injured. I don't know. So, that is completely fine. Westlake will obviously start with the form that he's in. He is unbelievable, Westlake, currently. So, we can actually scout college players. That's pretty cool. So, we'll take a look at the injury report here. We got Will Tye back in the Pro Bowl week, so we don't have any injuries. Let's check out the Chiefs. They don't have any injuries either. Very interesting. So, it's going to be the best players for both teams in the game. I think, oh, whoops, I didn't mean to go in here. But I think it's kind of interesting that we already met in the regular season where the Giants did win the game. See, week 12, the Giants beat the Chiefs 30-13. 4 turnovers by the Chiefs. That is probably what lost them the game. Eli Manning, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Westlake, 36 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Alex Smith, 3 interceptions. Rushing, Jamal Charles had 129 yards and a touchdown. Perkins was the main running back. Westlake with a fumble. Receiving, Odell had 85 yards and 2 touchdowns. Andrew with a touchdown as well. Travis Kelce had a touchdown. Interesting. So, I guess we'll check out the Chiefs lineup now, even though we did just do it in week 12, but I can't remember it, so let's check it out anyway, see who we're facing off against. So Alex Smith is the quarterback. Have Max Spear, a rookie, behind him, and Kevin Hogan is the third option. Running back is Jamal Charles. Really hope we can contain him a little better this time. Shakendrick West back up, and Spencer Ware third option. 3 great running backs. Fullback is Anthony Sherman. Jeremy Maclin is the main receiver, 85 rated. Josh Gordon is the second option. He was just completely dominated by Rogers Cromartie in the first game. Anthony Thomas and Chris Conley are both 73 rated. Chris Conley 93 speed. And then Dominique Jean-Pierre, rookie, at 5th option. Tight end is Travis Kelce, 90 rated. James O'Shaughnessy backup, and Demetrius Harris, 3rd option. Eric Fisher, left tackle. Justin Starkey, an 81 rated rookie, at backup. Brandon Mosley, left guard, and Parker Ehinger at backup. Center is Mitch Morse and Zach Fulton backup. Right guard is Laurent Duvernay-Tardif and Case Tyler at backup. Right tackle is Mitchell Schwartz, 88 rated. And Ja Reed, right tackle, backup there. So we're a pretty good O-line. I don't really remember how the game went. Although we did win, obviously, but I don't remember how, if we got a lot of sacks, so on, might have been the reason why we won the game. So, left end is Jay Howard, 85 rated. Martricus Scott, 64 rated, rookie at backup. Right end is Alan Bailey, 81 rated. Chris Jones, 76 rated. Dontari Poe, 90 rated, defensive tackle. Paul Solai at backup. And Terrence Cody and Dylan Sylvan, 3rd and 4th options. 4 defensive tackles on roster. That's interesting. Oh, Justin Houston, left outside linebacker. Frank Zombo backup. Middle linebackers Derek Johnson, Arthur Brown, and Remick Wilson. Right outside linebacker is D Ford and Larita McCray. So definitely the left outside linebacker that we have to worry about. Wes Norton will be facing him. Cornerback is Marcus Peters. Terrific young cornerback. He's so good. Aaron Colvin backup. They actually recently traded him with the 49ers, where they acquired Colvin. He looks like a pretty good player, young as well. Philip Gaines, 3rd cornerback, and Russell and Josh Robinson are 4th and 5th cornerbacks. Oh, free safety is Eric Berry. I remember Westlake overthrowing a ball and Eric Berry intercepting it. Louis Delmas at backup. Strong safety is Ron Parker and Curtis Drummond at backup. See, a kicker is Travis Coons and Dustin Colquitt, the punter. Actually, just remember that I completely forgot to look at the defensive stats from when we played them in week 13, so we'll just do that quickly. Go down here, week 12, where we played them. Stats, and check out the defensive stats. Ron Parker, Philip Gaines, and Mobley all with 10 tackles. 4 tackles for loss by Mobley. Great game by him. 2 tackles for loss for Bailey, Houston, and Johnson. Quarterback sacks, 2 for Bailey and 2 for Robinson. And then a lot of players on 1. We did get quite a few sacks. Interceptions. Wow, 5 interceptions. 1 for Rogers Cromartie, 1 for Darian Thompson, 1 for Berry, 1 for Brown, Arthur Brown, and then 1 for Landon Collins. 24 return yards for Thompson. 4 fumbles, 1 by Robinson and 1 by Derek Johnson. Recoveries, 1 by Vernon. No block kicks. Safeties, nope. Defensive touchdowns, no. Kicking, Franks was perfect, 3 for 3. Wow. Travis Coons with no kicks. Interesting. So I think we have to scout college players. I completely forgot because we haven't done it the last few episodes. So we'll check out if there are some draft stories. Super Bowl. The left end Jamil Blaylock had a huge impact at the All-Star game, but we don't need a left end. So doesn't really matter to us. Draft stories 2. It's both Jamil Blaylock. So not really too interesting. The Giant stories. Make it is in focus. It's a very interesting game. The Super Bowl here. It's gonna be so disappointing if we can't win it. So let's take a look at some college players. Running backs. We definitely don't need a running back. Receivers. Do we have anyone down here that potentially could work out? Don't really want a tall receiver. We already have Fangupu, and we also have Stashelki, who's quite a tall tight end. So most of these players are pretty bad. See, both these guys are decent for the 7th round, but they're both really tall. C+ catching. He's a balanced type. He's 24 though. 5'10" here. Gamble, route runner. Oh, he has B+ catching. C+ route running. That's not too great. Salisbury could be an interesting option. And these guys are pretty bad. So what about tight ends? Have I scouted them all here? Pretty much. Sears could be an interesting option for the 4th round. Maybe Madison in the 7th round. Wouldn't be too against picking him. C+ impact, C catching. Doesn't really, I'm not gonna scout drafted players, that's just stupid. Defensive tackles, not really sure we need one. Sean Heath is pretty good. Left outside linebacker. I think we've already scouted these, right? McMillan is not too bad for the 3rd round. Toon, not too great. Swancut, nope. German, no. 4 points left, just can't get it there by 5, so we'll just go out here. So just quickly simulate the training here, but I think this is about what we can do to get prepared for the game. Don't think we can do anything else. Oh, I'm so nervous for the game. Just really hope that we play well and pick up the Lombardi trophy. That would be so cool. Come on, Giants, don't joke. But yeah, so we'll get into the game now. It is in Minneapolis, which is a super cool stadium, so I'm very, very excited about that. Hopefully they have the new stadium in. Not actually sure whether they have the Vikings' new stadium or not, but we'll obviously find out once we're into the game. So let's get into the Super Bowl between the Chiefs and the Giants. Okay guys, here we are for the Super Bowl against the Kansas City Chiefs. We see the Giants players running onto the pitch here, or onto the field, led by Westlake. Justin Pugh as well. Wes Nutton running in the start as well. See Super Bowl trophy here, and here comes the Chiefs players, led by Alex Smith, the quarterback. Very good campaign for them. They beat the Bengals 21-7 in the AFC final, and Smith had 329 yards and 2 touchdowns. See Ben McAdoo 24-11 total record, and Andy Reid 188 victories and 119 losses. He's been in the league many years. So here comes Alex Smith. As I said, he had 329 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Bengals in the AFC final. Interesting to see what he can do against this Giants defense. He was here on the very first play. Face mask called on Landon Collins after a great tackle. So that would give the Chiefs 15 yards. Alex Smith all the way to Travis Kelce. And Frazier takes a bad line towards him. And Travis Kelce is gone. 60-yard touchdown. Lamar Frazier giving that up in man coverage there. Not too great. Lamar Frazier here just takes a bad angle. And that's just primarily me clicking on. Bad defense. So here's the Giants offense. Landry here up the middle. Picks up the first down. Picks up 10 yards. So now 3rd and 3, handoff Meggett, and Meggett is stopped short of the marker. No gain on the play. Great defense by this Chiefs defensive line. So now the Chiefs offense here. Rick Fisher left tackle. Jamal Charles the running back. Travis Kelce, Josh Gordon, Macklin, and then obviously Alex Smith the quarterback. 2nd and 5, handoff Charles, and he's popped a fumble, and Peter Paul recovers it. Jamal Charles is destroyed by Landon Collins. What a hit by Landon Collins. Check it out here. Boom. Jamal Charles never saw him coming. And the ball is out, and the Giants with excellent field position now. Lake finds Odell Beckham over the middle. That's a 9-yard gain to the 14. First down. Lake finds Landry. And Landry is into the end zone. Touchdown Giants. Landry was completely wide open on that play, and Landry with a Super Bowl touchdown. Him and Shepard getting hyped up there. So now 3rd and 7 for the Chiefs. Alex Smith goes deep, and he has a completion to Thomas. To the Giants, up to their own 43. So now 3rd and 1. Alex Smith hand off to Charles, and Charles has the first down. Vernon and Mobley stop him after a 2-yard gain. Another 3rd and 1 here from the 37. Alex Smith drops back, and he overthrows Jamal Charles out of the backfield. So 4th and 1, a long field goal, and Bragg around the edge. Bragg blocks it. And it is recovered by McDougal. Cornelius Bragg with another block. What a special teams player he is. 2nd and 1 now. Westlake finds Shepard on the middle. Shepard gets away. And Shepard all the way up to the Chiefs 28. 18-yard catch by Shepard. Meggett here is stopped again immediately. No gain. 6 rushes, 6 yards. 2nd and 10. Lake, he drops back, and he has a wide open Landry over the middle again. Landry breaks 2 tackles, but is brought down anyway. 14-yard catch. 2nd and 10 now. Play action, Meggett. Lake, he squeezes it into Stashelski. A very risky pass there, but it paid off. Lake is 8 for 8. 3rd and 6 from the 10 now. Lake, he finds Odell Beckham for the touchdown. Giants with another touchdown. Great game for Westlake. So now the score's 14-7 for the Chiefs. Jamal Charles here, he picks up the first down, and there's another flag. This one is a very questionable face mask in my opinion. I didn't see Mobley's hand anywhere near the face mask of Charles, but it is called. So now 3rd and 9 from the 42. Complete to Travis Kelce again, but there is a flag on the play. And it is holding on the Chiefs offense. It is Eric Fisher, the left tackle, who commits it. So 3rd and 19 now. Alex Smith drops back, runs out to his left. He's going to take off himself, but Mobley with a very good tackle. Bring him down after only 3-yard gain. And that would be a punt. So make it here at the middle. He breaks away from the defender. And picks up around 5 in the first. 1st and 10, make it outside. Make it good blocks. Make it tries to get away from Ron Parker, but can't. An 18-yard run for Meggett there. 3rd and 8, Lake drops back. Lake is sacked. Philip Gaines was in on the sack. Justin Houston, I think, as well. So that is 4th and 15. Preston has Smith, play action. Smith, he goes deep over the middle, and George Gordon has it. And just caught in there, collides with 2 Giants defenders at the 46. 24-yard catch for Josh Gordon. So now we have 1st and 10 again. Alex Smith deep down the middle to Gordon, and he has another catch up to the 30. Up to the Giants 30 here, 24-yard catch again. Josh Gordon now all the way up to the 30, the Chiefs. Another 1st down, and that's complete to Chris Conley. He's brought down at the Giants 17 into the red zone now. 2nd and 6, Alex Smith. He finds Josh Gordon again, and he's brought down at the 6-yard line now, setting up a 1st and goal. 2nd and goal from the 2, and Jamal Charles jumps over Mobley. Mid-air collision there, and he's into the end zone. Mobley didn't have enough strength to make that tackle, and you can't really blame him for that. Don't think any linebackers would have the strength to make that tackle, or any players at all. So the score's now 14-14 here, 2 minutes left. 3rd and 5 for the Chiefs, or for the Giants, sorry. And it goes deep to Odell, and there's a flag on the play. Westlake aired it up to Odell, and it is defensive pass interference. It is called on Aaron Colvin. That would set the Giants up with a 1st down on the 31. And here's Stashelski is brought down after picking up 7 and the 1st. So now 1st and 10 from the 24. Westlake. And Fangupo is wide open, but he drops it. Maybe the ball was thrown a little bit too quickly. 3rd and 11 from the 25. Lake, he dumps it off to Meggett, and Meggett is brought down after picking up 3 yards. Just make the field goal a little bit easier, and that is almost blocked. But Franks is able to make it. 17-14 now. 30 seconds left, and that would the end of the first half. 17-14 lead for the Giants here over the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. The Giants do also start off with the football. Complete to Meggett over the middle. Meggett here is brought down at the Giants 44. 1st and 10 now. Lake airs it up, and it is caught by Odell. Odell is down on the 5-yard line. What a play. That is a 39-yard catch for Odell Beckham. So now 3rd and goal. No one's really open, and Lake fumbles the football. It is picked up by D. Ford. Very, very unreasonable or unfortunate play there. So now 2nd and 10 from the 1. Sherman, he picks up a lot of yards. Picks up 6 yards up to the 7. 3rd and 3 now. Alex Smith finds Thomas, and Thomas gets away from Landon Collins. Collins is not quick enough, and Thomas is gonna go all the way. He just has way too much speed for that. And he is gone. Very, very big touchdown, and 93 yards to Thomas. A 21-17 lead for the Chiefs. Stashelski out the middle, big catch. Way up to the 41, and now Ron Parker is injured. Big loss for the Chiefs. 3rd and 8 for the Giants. Westlake, he finds Odell Beckham, and Odell takes a massive shot from Eric Berry, but holds on. Up to the 48. Odell with 77 yards and a touchdown on the game. 2nd and 14 for the Giants here. And that is intercepted by Philip Gaines, and he gets up as well. Philip Gaines, he's gonna take that all the way. A 52-yard pick 6. Very, very unfortunate. Just a bad pass by Lake into the flat. Now he aired up towards Odell, and he makes the catch against Philip Gaines up to the 41. 30-yard catch for Odell Beckham, and he has surpassed 100 yards now. 107. 6 catches and a touchdown. 1st and 10 now. Lake drops back. Lake, and that's a fumble. Eric Flowers recovers it. D. Ford forced it. Back at the 49 now, 2nd and 20. Lake, he goes deep towards Landry, and Landry has the catch. Touchdown, Giants. He beats Marcus Peters on the route there, and that's a 51-yard touchdown for Landry. 3 touchdowns for Lake in the game. And now the lead is back to within 1 score. Yeah, Peters just never gets a hand on him. Giants going for 2-point conversions. Stashelski's open in the middle, but he runs out of the end zone. Not sure if it was the pass that was bad or anything, but it's a 28-23 for the Chiefs. And now here Robinson with the sack. A 10-yard loss on 1st down, setting up 2nd and 20. for the Chiefs. And Alex Smith over the middle, Josh Gordon stretches out for it. Very nice catch. Setting up 3rd and 7 now. Alex Smith drops back. He finds... He finds Thomas over the middle there up to the 41. Another first down. So 3rd and 4 for the Chiefs. Alex Smith drops back, and over the middle he has Macklin, and that's another first. Just barely gets what he needed. Pick up the first. Now here towards the end of the 3rd quarter, 3rd and 10. Alex Smith. And he throws it away. So that will bring on Travis Coons, I think. Anyway, the field goal is good. So that's an 8-point lead now, 31-23. 3rd and 10 for the Giants. Lake finds Shepard over the middle, who makes the catch. 1st and 10 here. Lake hand off to Meggett. And Meggett has a big gain out the middle. Picks up the first. Up to the Chiefs, 35 now. Lake drops back. Lake, and that's a terrible interception there to Brown. Arthur Brown there. That's just my bad. That was a very, very poor read. Not Lake's fault at all. So 3rd and 6, big completion to Kelsey over the middle. That's a 19-yard catch. Up to the Giants, 42. And now Mobley with a great tackle here. He did not bite on that play action. On the read option there, he focused on Smith all the way. So now 3rd and 14. It's air deep, and Collins knocks it away from Josh Gordon. Great play from Landon Collins. So the punt now. And it is spotted out on the 3-yard line for the Giants. That is very unfortunate. 2nd and 9 here. Lake, he underthrows Odell Beckham. It's not very often you say that. So 3rd and 9 now. Lake drops back again. Lake, he dumps it off to Meggett. And Meggett around the edge, he has the first down. Jukes out of the defender there. And all the way up to the 19. 1st and 10, Lake. Lake on the middle, and Shepard makes the catch. Tough contested catch there against Delmas. 2nd and 11 now. Lake, and that's a fumble. And D. Ford recovers it and takes it all the way in for the touchdown. And this could very well be game over now. This does not look good for the Giants. 1st and 10, Lake over the middle, and Sashelski has it tipped, and it's intercepted. Drummond there. And that is just really, really unfortunate. And Lake actually got an shoulder tear from that as well. You can just see Sashelski there, no awareness at all. So Eli Manning would finish the game off because Lake went out with an injury. And we see now Mobley with the sack on Alex Smith. But it is a 13-point game, so it does not look good for the Giants. 2nd and 16, Alex Smith, a bunch of players wide open, deep towards Collins, and Collins breaks it up towards Gordon again. Collins now 2 pass deflections in the end zone, really good play, and Eli Manning is sacked by Justin Houston here on the very first play for Eli. 2nd sack for Houston, 2.5 sacks in the game actually. 3rd and 20, Eli Manning now goes deep towards Will Tye, who cannot hold on. The hit from Eric Berry was too much. So 4th and 20, the Giants are going for it, might as well. Eli is deep towards Odell, but that is broken up by Gaines. Odell was nowhere near open. It's actually Colvin, who makes the pass break up there. Very nice play for Colvin. It is actually in Odell's hands. A good pass from Eli. But very well played by Colvin. So now 3rd and 14 here. Charles spins out Frazier. And good tackle from Hankins and Vernon to stop Jamal Charles short of the first down. 4th and 1. And the field goal is good to make it 41-23. But with 1 minute left, this game is closed. And Eli is sacked again here from Gaines. So the Giants will lose the Super Bowl here. They are going to take some deep shots again here towards the end, but nothing that matters. It's air deep here, and Marcus Peters actually gets the interception. So that is definitely game over now. The Giants lose the Super Bowl. Very unfortunate, as we just see a few good tackles here. Mobley and Vernon, very good play here, but that is the end of the Super Bowl. 41-23 victory for the Chiefs over the Giants. Very, very, very disappointing for the Giants. And unfortunately, it's just not good enough. The Chiefs played very well in this game. You have to take your hat off to them. They played very well. Definitely disappointing seeing as how well the Giants played in the first quarter or the first half. Okay guys, so we're back in the main menu after the very, very disappointing Super Bowl. It's unbelievable. Very, very, very disappointing. So I'll check out the box score here. 6 turnovers for the Giants. 5 more offensive yards for the Chiefs, 404 offensive yards, 91 rushing yards for the Giants, 308 passing yards, 323 passing yards for the Chiefs, 19 first downs for the Giants, and 13 for the Chiefs. Again, the Giants leading return yards. 6 turnovers for the Giants, 2 for the Chiefs. No 2 points. 2 red zone touchdowns for the Giants, and 1 red zone touchdown for the Chiefs, and 1 red zone field goal for the Chiefs. The Giants with more penalty yards, and once again they had the ball more. Okay, so let's look at the individual stats now. See here, Alex Smith, 137.4 passer rating, 339 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. This was the complete opposite of the other game they had against him, where I think he threw 3 interceptions. He was sacked twice, 19 for 27, 70%. And Westlake actually played pretty well. 93.9 pass rating, 332 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. But I would say the third one definitely not his fault. That was Dashelski, who was just not really sure what he was doing there. Very bad. And then the second one was just a bad, very, very bad decision by me. And the first one, what was that? I can't really remember. Anyway, sacked 3 times, 25 for 35 and 71%, so he's actually more accurate. And then Eli had 1 interception and sacked twice on 5 attempts. Rushing, Meggett had most yards, 20 carries, 81 yards, 4.1 average, no touchdowns, no fumbles. Jamal Charles, 23 carries, 75 yards, 3.3, 1 touchdown, 1 fumble. Westlake, 2 carries, 8 yards, and 3 fumbles. Very unfortunate. Receiving, Odell had a great game, so did the Anthony Thomas. 132 yards, 1 touchdown for him. 91 yards after catch, and he had the 93-yard touchdown. Odell with 6 catches for 107 yards and 1 touchdown. Landry with 2 touchdowns, 6 catches, 94 yards. Travis Kelce, 93 yards and a touchdown. Josh Gordon, 71 yards. Meggett, 41. Shepard, 41 as well. Van Gooper, 1 catch, 6 yards. Sacks allowed, 2 for nothing. 1 for Mosley and 1 for Flowers. Defense, 11 tackles for Justin Houston and for Aaron Colvin. Leonard Collins and Mobley both had 10. Tackles for loss, 5 for Justin Houston. What a game by him. Mobley, 3 tackles for loss. Robinson, 2. Howard, 2. Quarterback sacks, 2.5 for Houston. What a game by him. 1 for Mobley, 1 for Robinson, 1 for D. Ford, 1 for Philip Gaines, and 0.5 for Bailey. Interceptions, 1 for Philip Gaines, 1 for Marcus Peters, 1 for Drummond, and 1 for Arthur Brown. Very unfortunate. Pass deflections, 2 for Collins, 2 for Colvin. Forced fumbles, 1 for Collins, 1 for Ford, 1 for Brown, and 1 for Houston. Recoveries, 2 for Ford, 1 for McDougal, and 1 for Jason Pierre-Paul. Block kicks, 1 for Cornelius Bragg. No safeties and defensive touchdown by D. Ford and Philip Gaines. Those definitely cost us the game. Without those, it would have been a much more even game. We see the kicking here. Travis Coons, he was 2 for 3, 66%. Obviously, he had 1 blocked. 5 for 5 on extra points. And Franks was 1 for 1, 39 yards and 2 for 2 on extra points. Punting and kick return doesn't really matter. So, yeah, as I already said, very, very disappointing to lose the game here. So, you also see all the practice squad players have been signed up towards the next season. So, we'll go into some re-signing of the staff here. Definitely think that Ben McAdoo deserves a new contract. Just give him 5.3, 3 years. Should be good. Trevor Bradley, he can get 120k, that's fine, over 3 years as well. Reese Wagner, that's probably fine. I'm not really too sure. It's just making an offer for him, 120k over 3 years as well. So we'll check the news section here. Alex Smith, left-handed throw. Classic EA. Yeah, Skip Bayless is after us. He is questioning how the New York does not show up in the biggest game in the NFL. See, Chiefs, Super Bowl champions, 41-23 victory. And then down here, Skip Bayless is questioning Westlake. He said he has an awful day, will be tough to live down. Only way to silence critics is to get back to Super Bowl and win the game. So, yeah, really not too great. So we just quickly will check the top players. Just see Jarvis Landry, 94 yards, 2 touchdowns. Mobley, 10 tackles and 1 sack. Alex Smith, 329 yards, 2 touchdowns as well. And D Ford, 2 tackles, 1 sack, 1 forced fumble, 2 recoveries and 1 touchdown. What a game. So I'm not really too sure if we can actually see who was the Super Bowl MVP. Let's check if there are some new news this week. It doesn't look like it. Obviously, DeMarcus Ware retires. Doesn't look like it. No, I don't really see anything about it, so this will end the episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video. If you have, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for future videos. And I will see you as soon as possible for the next video. Peace out.